A Shaolin monk walked into a gathering. Two women stood near the entrance, laughing. A tall man approached them, said nothing impressive, but their eyes lit up. They leaned in, smiled wider, gave him their full attention. The monk stood nearby. Same room, same conversation distance, but invisible. He went home. Stood before the mirror and asked himself the question that haunted him. Am I stuck like this forever, or is there still time? Then he discovered something that changed everything. A biological clock was ticking inside him. And if you're under 25, yours is still ticking too. But not for long. The monk wasn't lazy. He trained daily, ate clean, built discipline, but his height stuck. He'd seen it everywhere. Taller men got noticed first. In conversations, in photos, in dating apps. Women's eyes naturally drifted upward to men who stood above the crowd. He didn't want excuses. He didn't want motivation speeches. He wanted the truth, the real science of height, and whether he could still do something about it, or if it was already too late. He learned something that shocked him. Most people say, my parents are short, so I'm short. But that's only half true. Genetics give you a height range, maybe 5 feet 7 inches to 6 feet 0 inches. But whether you hit the bottom or the top of that range, that's decided by your lifestyle. Your bones have growth plates, soft zones at the ends of your bones where new bone forms. When you're young, these plates are open. Your body can grow taller, but once they close, usually between 18 and 25, that's it. Forever. No supplement, no stretch, no prayer will reopen them. The monk realized the painful truth. Most men never reach their maximum potential height because they destroyed their growth window. 4 hours of sleep, junk food diets, constant stress, zero proper exercise. Their growth plates closed early. The monk built a plan, 6 non-negotiable habits to maximize every inch before his growth plates sealed. First, sleep like your height depends on it, because it does. Growth hormone floods your body during deep sleep. Sleep 5 hours, your body produces almost nothing. You need 8 to 9 hours every single night. No phone, no excuses. Second, nutrition is your height fuel. Protein builds bone and muscle. Calcium hardens your skeleton. Vitamin D activates absorption. Eggs, milk, fish, chicken, almonds, leafy greens. These aren't suggestions. They're requirements. Avoid sugar. It spikes insulin and kills growth hormone. Third, exercise but smart. Swimming stretches your entire body. Hanging decompresses your spine. Jumping stimulates bone density. Resistance training triggers testosterone and growth hormone. Sitting all day compresses you. Movement elongates you. Fourth, chase the morning sun. 15 minutes of sunlight daily. Your skin produces vitamin D. Fifth, kill the growth blocker. Smoking poisons your cells. Alcohol disrupts hormones. Too much caffeine raises cortisol. Chronic stress floods your system with cortisol. Stressed body equals survival mode. Survival mode equals no growth. Sixth, posture is power. Slouching compresses your spine by up to 2 inches. Perfect posture protects your growth plates and makes you instantly look taller. Walk tall, sit straight. The monk understood now. He couldn't pick his parents, but he could pick his habits. Most men blame genetics when the real problem was their lifestyle. Bad sleep, terrible food, no movement, high stress. They wasted their time and closed their plates early. Women aren't shallow for noticing height. Biology wired them to notice. But here's what most men miss. You're not fighting your genes. You're fighting your habits. If your growth plates are still open, you have a narrow window. But it's closing. Months later, the monk returned to that same gathering. This time, when he walked in, something was different. He stood taller, not just physically, but in presence. He didn't wait for motivation. He didn't blame his DNA. He took control of the only things that mattered: sleep, food, movement, stress, and his body rewarded him. Height isn't just genetics. It's whether you act before the clock runs out. If you're still young, you still have time. The question is, will you use it? Or will you wake up at 30 wondering what could have been? The monk made his choice. What's yours?